Hey there, I'm Paul, and you've arrived at the third mini-clinic on my website, highcountryguitar.com. This mini-clinic is about the modes. The modes are basically scales, but you're taking scales and sort of superimposing them over chords in unexpected ways. And by doing this, we create all of these different sort of tonalities or musical colors, and it's really easy to do. Now, usage of the modes, there's actually written evidence of the modes getting used by ancient Greek musicians, but of course we don't have recordings from that time, so we don't really know what they sounded like back then. But the modes being used as sort of a basis for improvisation is really traced back to Miles Davis's recording sessions in the 1950s. He was the first one to sort of pioneer this concept. The album Kind of Blue, and particularly songs like So What and Flamenco Sketches, used the modes as a basis for improvisation. And at the time that was really new, but nowadays that concept is used by all kinds of improvising musicians and composers in all different genres. Okay, so what I'm going to do here is start up a loop on my computer that I can play along with. This loop just consists of a simple drum groove, and then in the bass, in the rhythm guitar, it's just A notes playing in a rhythmic sort of pattern. And what I'm going to do is over those A notes, I'm going to play in all of the different modes to give you a little demonstration of what each one sounds like. So here we go. First mode is called the Ionian mode. The second mode is called the Dorian mode. Third mode is called the Phrygian mode. The fourth mode is called the Lydian mode. The fifth mode is called the Mixolydian mode. The sixth mode is called the Aeolian mode. The seventh mode is called the Locrian mode. So what I was doing there was basically just taking major scales from other keys and imposing them over that A note that was in the bass and the rhythm guitar on that loop that I was playing over. And by doing that, I was creating all of these different sounds, from bright, happy sounds to dark, exotic sounds. And that's really what the modes are all about. So before you go jumping into the mini-clinic, I would strongly recommend, if you haven't already, to check out the mini-clinic on practical music theory for guitar players. Get a good understanding of the major scale there, because the major scale is essential to the modes, and you'll really want to understand that before you dive in. And then once you go through this mini-clinic, hit the modes workshop on my website, and you'll be able to try the stuff out for yourself with some visual diagrams to show you the scales and some play-along loops that you can try it over yourself. So go ahead and jump into the mini-clinic when you're ready, and I think you'd be surprised how easy it is to really grasp this stuff.